In this video, we will try to solve the other remaining questions that were asked in class 4th examination of JKSSRB. The question is, a cuboid whose length is equal to its width has a volume of 24 cubic feet. If the height of the cuboid is 1.5 feet, then what is the length of the cuboid? Okay, here we are given a cuboid whose length is equal to width. As we know, length into breadth into height is equal to volume. Okay, here length is equal to breadth, or you can call it width, and height is also given as 1.5. okay, also volume is given as 24, so this volume is 24, so we can just plug the values. So I will write L into, in place of B I can write L because L and B are same, so I will write L into height is 1.5, I can write it as 15 divided by 10, which is equal to volume, which is equal to 24. Okay, so L into L is L square, and this is 24, and we will transpose this 15 divided by 10 to the RHS, so this will get reciprocated. This is 10 divided by 15. Okay, here we can see this is 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. Okay, 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. Now 8 2s are is 16. So our L square is equal to 16, or our L is equal to under root of 16. Okay, or L is equal to 4 square. We are taking the positive root here because length cannot be negative, so I just write here this under root 16. So L is equal to 4. That means length of the cuboid should be 4 feet. Next question is, in this question, out of the 4 figures, 3 are similar in certain manner. However, one figure is not like the other 3. Which of these figures is different from the rest? So we will see here. So in this case, we can see the movement is, that is clockwise movement. Here also the movement is clockwise. Here also the movement is clockwise, but here the movement is anti-clockwise, so I guess option D is not similar to the rest of the 3. Next question is, in a certain code language, hot filtered coffee is coded as 1 2 3. That is, hot filtered coffee is coded as 1 2 3. Okay, very hot day, that is very hot day is coded as 3 5 6. That is 3 5 6. And day and night, that is day and night, are coded as 5 8 9 5 8 9. Okay, we are told to find the code for vary. What is the code for vary? Okay, so let us take these first two lines. We have hot filtered coffee and very hot day. Here H is common, here 3 is common, so we can easily say that for hot, H is for 3, H is equal to 3. Okay, now in last two lines, let us take these two lines. Here we are given very hot day and night. Here we have D as common, and in last two lines on the right hand side, we can see 5 is common. Okay, and we can easily say that for 5 is coded as day. 5 is coded as day, that is day is coded as 5. Okay, now the question asks us what is the code for vary, and we can see here H is 3, D is 5, and we can easily say that V is 6. So V is coded as 6. That is, V is coded as 6. So the correct option to this question is this very 6. 6 is the correct option. Next question is, if a student had 5 hours of homework and has worked for 3.5 hours, what part of his work is yet to be done? Okay, so total work was of 5 hours. So 5 hours is equal to 5 into 60, that is 300 minutes. So he has a work of 300 minutes and he has completed 3.5 hours. That is, 3 into 60 is 180. 180 plus 30 is equal to 210. So he has completed 3.5 hours. That is equal to 210 minutes. So work done is equal to, that is total work done is equal to, that is equal to 210 work done by, that is total divided by total work, that is 300. When solving this comes 7, that is 3 sevens are 3 tens are. So work done by the student is 7 by 10. Okay, 7 by 10 is the work done by the student. But the question asks us what part of his homework is yet to be done. So the part of work which is to be done would be equal to homework done would be equal to 1 minus the part which he has completed, that is 7 divided by 10. So this comes out to be 10 minus 7 is equal to 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 at 3/10 is the work that is to be done. Next question is, if P and Q together can complete a job in 3 days while P alone can do the same work in 12 days, then how many days would be required by Q to do the job alone? So here P plus Q, that is P plus Q takes 3 days to complete the work. So in 1 day they will complete, that is 1 day's work of P plus Q together would be equal to 1/3 of the work. That means in 1 day they can complete 1/3 of the work. Also we are given here P can do the same work in 12 days. So in 1 day he can complete 1 divided by 12th of the work. Okay, this is the P's 1 day's work. So here this is the P plus Q's 1 day work. So we will put this P's 1 day work value here. So here we have 1 divided by 12 plus Q is equal to 1 divided by 3. When solving, this will be Q is equal to 1 divided by 3 minus 1 divided by 12. So this is 12 minus 3 is equal to 12 minus 3 is equal to, that is equal to 9 divided by 36. So we will get Q is equal to 9 divided by 3 into 12 is 36. Or Q can do the job alone in 36 divided by 9 days. So that is equal to 9 ones are 9 fours are. So Q will take 4 days to complete the work alone. Next question is, 5 years ago Bharti's mother was 3 times as old as Bharti. After 6 years she will be twice as old as Bharti. Present age in years of Bharti is, the options are 43, 40, 38 and 16. So we will see. First let us visualize this. Let us say the age of Bharti be B and its mother be M. So age of Bharti is B and age of mother is M. So 5 years ago, age of Bharti would be 5, that is B minus 5 is the age of Bharti 5 years ago. Similarly, the age of mother would be also M minus 5. Okay, and 5 years ago the relationship is there. The age of Bharti's mother is 3 times the age of Bharti, so this is 3m. This is the relationship between them 5 years ago. Also the question tells us about, that is, after 6 years. So after 6 years we will see what is the age of Bharti. So after 6 years age of Bharti would be B plus 16 and age of mother would be M plus 6. Sorry, it is B plus 6 and M plus 6 here. So after 6 years the relationship is given as that age of Bharti's mother is 2 times the age of Bharti. Okay, so these are the relationship between the ages of the mother and Bharti. Okay, now if we solve this very equation here, so this will become 3b minus 15 is equal to m minus 5. So this becomes 3b minus 15 is equal to m minus 5. And here we have this 2b minus 12. 2b minus 12. Sorry, it is plus 2b plus 12 is equal to m plus 6. Okay, so let me rub this out here now. Okay, so the relationship is here. This will become 3b minus m. So we are with this 3b minus m is equal to this 15 when transposing. So minus 5 plus 15 is equal to 10. This is one equation. Here it is 2b minus m. Second equation, 2b minus m is equal to transposing this 12 on this side. So this will become 6 minus 12, that is minus 6. So solving these two equations we can solve. We can subtract these two equations. So this will become minus, this is plus, this is also plus. So plus m and minus m gets cancelled. 3b minus 2b is equal to b, and 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. So the present age of Bharti is equal to 16. So the correct option would be this D option. Next question is, the average age of the group of students is 32 years. One more friend of age 25 years joined the group. How many friends are there in the group? Now, if the sum of their ages is 249 years, the options are 5, 6, 8, 9. So we are given here that average age of the group is 32 years. Okay, now as we know, number of persons times their average, that is 32, should be equal to the total age. That should be equal to the sum of ages, that is number of persons times the average of the group should be equal to sum of the ages. Here the question also tells us that when a new member joined, the sum of their ages is 249. Okay, when new member joined, their sum of ages is 249. So originally the sum of their ages would be 249 minus 25, which is equal to 9 minus 5 is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, and this is 224. That means originally sum of the ages of the friends was equal to 224. That is n into 32 should be equal to 224, or originally n is equal to 224 divided by 32. Okay, This comes out to be 8 4s are 32. Okay, here we have 8 2s are 16, 8 2s are 16, and we have 6. This becomes 64. 8 8s are 64. This is 4 1s are 4, 4 7s are 28. So originally number of friends were 7. Okay, but the question asks us about how many friends are there in the group now. That means we have to include the new friend also, whose age was 25. So the number of friends are then n plus 1, that is equal to 7 plus 1, which is 8. So now the number of friends in the group are 8. So I guess option C is correct. Another question is, A, B, C can do a piece of work in 36, 54 and 72 days respectively. They started the work but A left 8 days before the completion of the work, where B left 12 days before the completion. The number of days for which C worked is, the options are 4, 8, 12 and 24. First of all, let us assume that it took X days to complete the work. Okay, X days it took to complete the work. Now the work done by A in 1 day is equal to work done by A in 1 day would be equal to 1 divided by 36th, and work done by B would be 1 divided by 54, and work done by C uh, in 1 day would be 1 divided by 72. Okay, now since it takes X days to complete the work, then the question also tells us A left 8 days before. Therefore, A worked for X minus 8 days, and similarly B worked for X minus 12 days, and C worked for all X days. Okay, this is the number of days worked by each person. Now, so I will rub here first. Therefore, amount of work done by A in X minus 8 days would be equal to, that would be equal to X minus 8 divided by 36. Similarly, amount of work done by B in X minus 12 days would be X minus 12 divided by 54. Similarly, for C it would be X divided by 72. So this is the amount of work done by each of the person. Let me rub this. Now sum of work should be equal to 1. So sum of work should be equal to 1. Now sum of the work is, this is the amount of work done by A, B and C. So X minus 8 divided by 36 plus X minus 12 divided by 54 plus X divided by 72 should be equal to 1. That is the total work done. Now when we solve this, this will come out to be 6x minus 48 plus 4x. I hope you know how to do the cross multiplication or take the LCM. Because of the lack of space, I would not be able to do so. So here it is minus 48 plus 3x divided by the LCM of these would be 216, and it should be equal to 1. Okay, now when we solve this, we will get the value of x is equal to, we will get the value of x is equal to 24. So x was the number of days taken to complete the work. So since C is the one who worked for all days, so the number of days taken by C would be equal to 24. I hope I make myself clear. Because of the lack of the space, it got messy. I apologize for that. Next question is, in a class of 125 students, 70 passed in mathematics, 55 passed in statistics, 30 passed in both. What is the probability that a student selected at random from the class has passed in one subject? Okay, here we can see number of students is 125. Also, number of students who passed in mathematics is 70. Who passed in statistics is also given as 55, and the number of students who passed in both the exams, that is mathematics intersection statistics, is given as 30. Okay, this is the information which is given. Now, probability that a student selected at random from the class has passed in one subject is simply given by, that is given by probability of M union S, that is probability of mathematics union statistics, which is equal to, as we know, the formula is probability of the student passing in mathematics plus probability of student who passed in statistics minus probability of M intersection S, that means who passed in both subjects. Now probability of a student to be chosen randomly who passed in mathematics is equal to, that is probability of a student chosen at random from mathematics would be, that is equal to 70 divided by total number of cases, that is 70 divided by 125. Similarly, probability of statistics student chosen would be equal to 55 divided by total number of students, that is 125. So we will use these values. So probability of mathematics is 70 divided by 125 plus probability of a student chosen from statistics would be 55 divided by 125 minus probability of M intersection S is equal to, our M intersection S is 30. So probability would be 30 divided by 125, that is equal to 30 divided by 125. Okay, so this is 70 minus 30 is 40. 40 plus 55 is 95. We have denominator same, so we can write only one as common. One denominator is common, that is 125. When solving this is 5 ones are 5 and 5 nines, sorry, 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45 divided by here it is 5 twos are 10, and we have 5 fives are 25. So I guess 19 divided by 25 is the correct option. Since D part is not here available, so I guess 19 divided by 25 is the correct option to this question. So probability that a selected student chosen at random from the class has passed in only one subject, that is probability of M union S is equal to 19 divided by 25. I hope I make the calculation right. Next question is, if mango is called orange, that is mango is called orange, orange is called flower, orange is called flower, flower is called jellyfish, and jellyfish is called tall and tail, and tail is called painting. Okay, then what is rose? So here we can see rose is the flower, and here we can see flower is called jellyfish, that means rose is called jellyfish would be correct option, I guess. Next question is, Suresh is facing towards east in his classroom. So let us say this is east and Suresh is facing towards east. Okay, His teacher ties a black cloth around his eyes and asked him to spin clockwise 3.5 times. So, since he is facing here and he is told to spin clockwise 3 times, so one, this is one clockwise, okay, this is one turn. Similarly, he can take another turn and another turn, so he will be here on east and half times. So it is told to spin clockwise 3.5 times. Now half would be this very portion. So this is the position up to this. Okay. Next, Suresh is asked to spin 4.25. So if this is the final, this is the position now. He is told to 4.25 turns. So if he takes 4 turns, so he would be here, and if he takes another quarter, so uh, he would be at this point. Okay. After that, he is asked to spin for another 1.5 turn anti-clockwise. So this is the position, and on this position he is asked to do one anti-clockwise turn and half. So if he does one anti-clockwise, he will be back here, and then he is told to do half turn also. So half of the anti-clockwise would be this very portion. So final resting point would be that uh, the direction of Suresh finally faces would be south, I guess here. So the correct option would be south. I hope I make myself clear in this question, so you can also check it out. So if I try again, it is told that Suresh is facing east. Let us say this is the line and Suresh is facing east. His teacher ties a black cloth around his eyes and asked him to spin 3.5 times. So after 3.5, he would be back. After 3 complete turns, he would be here, and after half turn, he would be at this point. Okay. Then he is asked to spin 4. So after completing 4 rounds, he would be back at this point, and a quarter turn. Now the quarter turn would be this very this very arc. Okay. After that, he is told to spin for another half turn anti-clockwise, 1.5 turn. If he turns, this is one turn anti-clockwise, and another half would be this up to this. So his position would be here, that is south. Okay. Next question is, X is brother of Y. So we are given X and Y are brothers. Okay. And son of Z. So Z is father of X, we can write here. Okay. Also it is told Z is husband of W. So Z and W are couples. Okay. Also Z is son of M. So this is M. So here M is father of Z, and Z and W are uh, husband and wife. Okay. And brother of S, and we are told it is brother of S also. Okay, that means X, S, X, Y, these are brothers. Based on the information given, who is daughter-in-law in this group? So it is, we can see only option that would be correct is W, because Z and W are husband and wife, Z is the son of M. That means W is the daughter-in-law. So the correct option I guess would be C, that is W. Next question is identify the synonym in this sentence. We have to find the synonym of this. Let's in the human ear lets in a very limited range of frequencies. So the correct option is allows. So allows and lets in are synonym. Okay. Next question is fill in the blanks with the correct option. The film dash dash in New York next week. That is opens. The correct option in this case is opens would be correct option. Next question is the capital city of which of the following states is located in Chota Nagpur Plateau? The options are Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. The correct option to this question is Jharkhand. Okay. Next question is water pollution occurs when harmful substances like microorganisms contaminate a water body, degrading the water quality and rendering it toxic to humans or the environment. Which of the following diseases is not due to contamination of water? Sorry, hepatitis E, chickenpox, filariasis, or amoebiasis. The correct option is amoebiasis is the correct option. All other three are caused by the contamination of water. Next question is who among the following players scripted history by becoming the first Indian to win badminton World Federation World Tour finals in 2019? The correct option is Sania Nehwal. Next question is Amarnath pilgrims have to go through which of the following passes to reach the shrine of Sri Amarnath Ji? The options are Banihal Pass, Mahanguna Pass, Zojila Pass, Baralasha Pass. I guess the correct option is Zojila Pass, but I have read somewhere it is Mahaguna Pass, so I'm not sure about it. Next question is the odorant added to LPG, that is liquefied petroleum gas, to identify the leakages. The options are chlorine, ammonia, dimethyl sulfate and ethyl mercaptan. The correct option is ethyl mercaptan is the correct option. It is used for LPG purposes to identify the leakage. Otherwise LPG is odorless. To make leakage identifiable, we use ethyl mercaptan. So whenever we smell, the smell of the gas comes from ethyl mercaptan. Next question is which of the following liquid insecticide is used for malaria vector control as per WHO guidelines? So I guess it is dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane, it's DDT. Next question is who among the following emperors of the Gupta dynasty earned the title Vikramaditya? The correct option I guess would be Chandragupta II. Next question is the Surajkund Mela, which showcases the richness and diversity of the handicrafts, handlooms and cultural fabric of India, is organized by which state every year? So Surajkund Mela is organized by the Haryana for showcasing the handicrafts, handloom and other stuff. Next question is the Indus Water Treaty between India and Pakistan brokered by the World Bank was signed in 1960. The treaty was signed by India's Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and Pakistan's President. At that time, the President of Pakistan was Muhammad Ayub Khan. The correct option would be C. Next question is as of September 2020 the Defense Secretary of India is. The options are Ajay Kumar, Sanjay Mishra, Shishikant Sharma and Vijay Singh. I guess the correct option is here Ajay Kumar. Next question is Dandiya, a popular folk dance form originated in which of the following states of India? The correct option is Gujarat is famous for Dandiya. Next question is which of the following cricket teams won 2019-2020 Ranji Trophy? So I'm not sure about the option. I guess it should be the Mumbai. Next question is which of the following combinations of fabric and its originating state is correctly matched? So I guess it is Chanderi and Madhya Pradesh. These are the correctly matched. Next question is Kuchu Pudi is the classical dance form of which of the following states of India? That is Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra or Andhra Pradesh. The correct option is Andhra Pradesh. Next question is what is the unit used to measure the quantity of ozone content in the atmosphere? The options are Einstein unit, Poise, Dobson unit or Becquerel. The correct option is this Dobson unit is used to measure the quantity of ozone content in the atmosphere. Next question is which of the following saris were first produced in Madhya Pradesh? The correct option I guess is this C option, that is Maheshwari saris. Next question is Indian Military Academy is situated in the capital of which of the following states of India? The options are Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. So IMA is situated in Uttarakhand. Next question is as of September 2020 who among the following is the vice chairperson of Niti Aayog? I guess it is the Rajiv Kumar is the vice chairperson of Niti Aayog. Next question is which of the following languages mainly spoken in the Jammu region is included in 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution? So we can see Dogri is the language which has been included in the 8th schedule of Indian Constitution, which is mainly spoken by the Jammuites. Next question is who won the FIFA World Cup Golden Boot Award in 2018? So the correct option I don't know. So let us say it is Harry Kane. Next question is which of the following wildlife reserves best known as the home of Hongul or Kashmir stag is located near the city of Srinagar? That is the Dachigam National Park. Next question is which of the following regions is one of the prominent Mica reserves of India? This is the Aravalli range is famous for the Mica reserves. Next question is Bhitarkanika Wildlife Sanctuary in Odisha is a conservation site for options are king cobra, blue-footed booby, saltwater crocodile or Indian elephant. The correct option is saltwater crocodile. Next question is vitamins are substances that our body needs to grow and develop normally. The deficiency of which of the following vitamins leads to night blindness? And we know the correct option is A, that is vitamin A. Next question is Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj founded and consolidated the Maratha Empire in 1674 with which of the following places as its capital? So the capital was Raigad. Next question is the Kojiro Temple dedicated to the Hinduism and Jainism were built by the rulers of which of the following dynasties? So the dynasties who built these Kojiro temples were Chandela dynasties. Next question is the branch of medicine which deals with the study of the digestive system and its disorders is called Gastroenterology, that is the correct option, that is C option is correct. Next question is the capital city of Rajasthan. So capital city is Jaipur. We don't need to go for the rest of the sentence. Next question is in February 2020, Asia's largest biotechnology and life science summit, BioAsia 2020, was held in which of the following cities of India? The options are Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Vijayawada, Chennai. So I guess it was Hyderabad. I am not sure about the option. Next question is a traditional dress worn during the winter and a popular form of dress amongst both men and women in Kashmir region is Farran, Taranga, Angarka or Mushek. So the correct option is A, which I am wearing this time. That is Farran. Farran, we call it. Next question is the Jamia Masjid of Srinagar, a fine example of Indo Sarcantic architecture, was constructed under the patronage of constructed under the patronage of Aurangzeb Rahmatullahi Allah. Next question is bleeding of gums and delayed healing of wounds is caused due to the deficiency of which of the following vitamins? The correct option is C. C is the correct option. Deficiency of vitamin C causes the bleeding of gums. So next question is who among the following won the 2020 Australian Open tennis tournament in women's category? The correct option is Naomi Osaka. Next question is which of the following Indian leaders was fatally injured by the British sergeant while protesting against Simon Commission? So the slogan at that time was Go Simon Go, and it was Lala Lajpat Rai who was badly injured in the protest, and later he succumbed to the injuries. Next question is fill in the blanks. John is never dash silent spectator in any argument he witnesses. John is never a silent spectator in any argument he witnesses.